In this tutorial, we're going to look at the front page dialog and how to use it to build a polished cover page for your document. First, open your document, then go to the Layout tab and click Front Page. The front page dialog is where you design the document's cover page. You can use it to create a simple title page, an academic style cover, or a more visual front page with background color or imagery. At the top is Template. Lamplight offers preset starting points, including Classic, Modern, Minimal, and Academic. When you switch templates, the dialog applies that template's layout and typography defaults, but it keeps the text you've already entered, along with your visibility choices, background, and image. Below that is Fields. This is where you choose what information appears on the front page. You can show or hide the title, subtitle, author, publisher, publication date, and edition or series. Each field has its own switch, so you can keep the front page minimal or make it much more detailed, depending on the kind of document you're producing. Next is Layout. Here, you control how the front page content is positioned. Align controls whether the text block sits left, center, or right. Vertical controls whether it sits at the top, middle, or bottom of the page. Width controls how narrow or wide the content block should be. This means you can build very different cover styles without rewriting anything. A centered, medium-width layout feels more classic, while a wide block aligned to the bottom left feels more modern and editorial. Then you have background color. You can choose a page color and, if you want, turn on full bleed for the background color. Full bleed means the color is allowed to extend to the page edges in print and export, which gives the cover a more finished look. Under typography, Lamplight gives you detailed control over each visible field. For title, subtitle, author, publisher, publication date, and edition or series, you can choose the font, the scale, and the color. Font choices include inherited styles, serif, sans, display, and supported Google fonts. The color can stay on auto, or you can choose a specific color for that field. This is useful because the front page often needs more contrast and hierarchy than the rest of the document. You might want a large display title, a smaller serif subtitle, and quieter metadata beneath it. The image section gives you another layer of design control. You can choose an image, change it later, or remove it completely. If an image is present, you can decide whether it behaves as a background image or an inline image. Background mode treats the image as part of the page design behind the text. In that mode, overlay lets you control how dark the background behind the text becomes, with off, low, medium, and high options to improve readability. You can also turn on full bleed for the image, which pushes it to the page edges and keeps it in background mode. Inline mode is different. It places the image as a positioned element inside the front page layout. In this mode, you get extra controls for image size, alignment, vertical placement, and manual width and height in pixels. This works well when you want a logo, emblem, or cover illustration to sit within the content area rather than behind it. At the bottom of the dialog are the main actions. Apply inserts the front page, or updates the existing one. Cancel closes the dialog without applying your latest changes. And Remove Front Page deletes the front page from the document entirely. So the key idea is this. The front page dialog is a full-featured cover page builder. It lets you control content, visibility, structure, typography, color, and imagery from one place. So the first page of the document can match the tone and purpose of the work you're publishing. In the next tutorial, we'll look at citations and how you can manage your references within the document editor.